me, Not Jane. Today we're reacting to season 1, episode 9 of The Last of Us. This is the last episode of this season. I don't know how many years they're going to wait. Maybe they'll film it next year. I don't know how many years they'll take to film the second season, because the second season, Ellie is 18 or 19, I believe. And it's going to be taking place about like some flashbacks, but also current flashbacks of like what happened between Ellie and Joel and their lives growing up. I mean, not growing up, but growing up after the situation that takes place in this episode. So, you know how that's going to be. Y'all know what that means. But yeah, so I think this episode we're going to be seeing the voice actor who plays Ellie in the games, which is Ashley Johnson, I believe. I've known her through like other shows, such as her playing in Tara on Teen Titans and a couple other voice acting other kind of like shows that I watched when I was younger. And to see her basically play Ellie's mom is just like so symbolic to me, because what? Who would have thought? But yeah, so last episode was about Ellie and her personal alone mission against David, which is a cannibal, pedo, and you kind of get more information that wasn't in the game, such as him being a teacher, which makes everything that he's been talking about even more worse, because he was in school thinking of these things. And I think now is going to be the aftermath. We're finally going to see the Fireflies, and I think we're going to see Marlene, I really forgot her name like that. But we're going to be seeing her, since she's probably where the Fireflies is at. Well, I'm not going to say probably. She is. So we're going to be seeing this is going to be one of the biggest, I guess, think pieces we're going to be seeing for the next months until the second season come out, because I already know this episode will be giving you guys a lot of head scratches because of what decision will be decided. So anyways, let's dive in. Look at Ellie, voice actor, like what? That's Ellie. Damn, is she running away? Is this the wood? Is this the woods? Oh, water break. Oh my god, the infected. Not mid. No. That gotta be runners for sure. Hey, ma'am. Exactly, Ellie. She came out mid-fight, like, what? Oh.
She fucking told me.
It's like she's talking to us, you know, that's actually kind of sick. That's actually kind of sick. And she's trying, but you're delayed. I hate to see it. And it's already spread.
It's not your fault. I want you to take her with you to Boston. Find someone to bring her up and make sure that she's safe for her whole life.
Yeah.
So you pick her up right now, and then you kill me.
Is she gonna be able to do it?
I can't kill you. No, please.
Oh yeah.
Please. Cover her ears.
Okay, she just did it. Okay. Yeah, once again, this was a traumatic moment for her, like that last episode. So she's gonna definitely be out of it.
Ellie. Well, all right. We're getting close. Hospital that way. Maybe the one we're looking for. I haven't played in forever. In fact, I was thinking maybe I could teach you. I bet you'd be great at it.
Y'all gonna fucking pay.
You want to learn how to play guitar?
It is wild though. Like, she was just so naive to this world, and he had to ruin it. Like, I really can't. I hate that man. I do.
RV back there.
You're gonna really?
No, so we're gonna cut through that building, find a skyscraper, go up and look around the place. Talk about bad luck. Military drops bombs. Not one of them hits the building you're trying to demolish. Come on, I'll give you a boost.
A boost. You know, Ellie always loved to help assist. Please, 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 please. Yes.
1, 2, up.
I would never thought that a boost would have got me this excited, but it has. I need to calm down. I'm like, yeah, boo, game. Damn.
You stay there.
What did she see that had, I think.
Up here!
Ellie.
I think. Is this what I think it is?
Ellie.
Come on!
Damn, she booking it up them steps though. It is. They did the scene.
What are you doing?
It's alright. Come here.
I knew this scene was going to get me bad. I knew it.
Easy.
Here I go. Look at them, they're so happy. Oh my god. Calm down, yo. Can't. They're playing the whole thing. Look at them all walking. Just like the fucking game. Are you kidding me? This is his daughter for real. Like, y'all gotta come on.
Look, I don't know exactly where this hospital is.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Sure.
Another score.
I know you mean well. I know you want to protect me. You have. And when we're done, we'll go wherever you want.
Yeah. I understand Ellie. I feel like this is more of a, a big thing on her shoulders that she is able to potentially save a whole, new generation that's coming. They did such an amazing job with this fucking whole show. This is probably the best video game to show or film adaptation in a while.
No, she's gone already.
Damn.
Oh.
At least you see how comfortable he's talking about his daughter now.
So what was wrong with you?
It's for this.
The guy who shot and missed.
I was the guy who shot and missed.
Man. That was his whole heart right there.
And I wasn't scared either. I was ready. I couldn't have been more ready.
Oh my god, y'all.
I'm glad that didn't work out.
Because you wouldn't have met your dad.
Me too.
Let me stop.
Shitty puns.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. You know she about to put that book up.
Moon rocks taste better than Earth rocks. Why?
Because it's...
Because they're meteors.
It's terrible.
Oh my god.
That's actually good.
That's a 0 out of 10.
Yeah, that's...
What did the green grape say to the purple grape?
He said it's so bad, I want to give you a 0. That's what he wanted. That's what he said.
Seven.
I'll give it a 5. 5 out of 10.
Ooh! Nah, listen, bitch. We're literally so close. Oh my god. Oh, yep. And then this is when Joe gets feral. And this is where the thing pieces come in. Well, this is the first half of the thing piece, actually.
Patrol didn't know who you were.
Where's Ellie?
She wasn't hurt. Not even a scratch. We lost half our crew crossing the country. I had 5 men whose only job was to protect me. I still almost got killed. How'd you do it? He thinks that the cordyceps in Ellie has grown with her since birth.
Why is she in surgery?
It produces a kind of chemical messenger. It makes normal cordyceps think that she's cordyceps. It's why she's immune. Fear, there won't be any pain.
You're not even being
Take me to her.
truthful
Take
to
me to her right
her.
now.
Go, relax.
I do. I was there when she was born, Joel. I promised her mother that I would save her child. I promised.
Whoa, girl.
If he tries anything,
Shank him, kill him.
shoot him.
Wow, girl. You couldn't even. Wow. See, this is where my, like, compassion vanishes when it comes to her right there, because, like, I just don't. I don't know. It's not even. Is that even a tear? Nothing. Like, I understand, but, like, you're not even telling Ellie what was really going to happen. She just thinks it's going to be, like, a little quick thing. He's smart for real. He knows what to do. Now, Joel taking on these two men. I don't know how the fuck he could do that, but in all honesty, like, I understand, but at the same time, that's an if. Is this even, like, they haven't tried this
What are you doing? Keep walking.
at all on anybody else?
I said keep walking.
Yes, keep that bitch, shoot. Ooh. Yes. Yes. See, he don't have time. He don't have time. He's about to go take her knife. It's a family legacy. And I see no ducking is in his order. He's just gonna walk through. Okay. Damn, he's just murking them. He don't even give a fuck. Oh, he don't. Yeah. Oh my god. And the knife. Oh my god. Joel. I know you're probably like, did he really have to kill everybody? They probably would have been killed or be killed out here in these streets, to be honest. Joel, he's cleaning the house out. It's a real man. Yep. This is her. Oh my god.
I won't let you take her.
Here it is, Candy. Oh, wait!
Turn around.
Oh, okay. Damn. They know what they did by showing me this fucking man. They know what they did. This episode was no peace. None. And I know, like, he took her choice away. And I think that's why one of the biggest things is that he took her choice away. That chance. This is his chance to, like, prevent what happened.
Can't keep her safe forever.
Damn, she really said, she just like that lady,
No
Catherine.
matter how hard you try. So what would she decide?
Well, you didn't tell her. You put her to sleep.
She want to do what's right.
Did you? Wait, did you even tell her? I don't remember. That one look. That's his daughter for real. I'm sorry. Sorry, Marlene. Oh, really now? I thought they were going to flash back to it. Tell
Turns
the
out there's
truth.
a whole lot more like you. People that are immune. Dozens of them.
Oh my god.
The doctors, they couldn't make any of it work.
To be honest, I feel like he could have just told her, like, they were trying to kill you and I wouldn't risk that. But I feel like that would have made, I don't know.
Is Marlene okay?
Approach that cautiously. Yeah. And that, yeah, she turned away. I think him saying that made it more worse because now she thinks she's not special. She thinks that all the stuff that she's been through was for nothing because they gave up on the cure.
I'm sorry.
And she wouldn't have made a difference to the world. Damn. And she's like, Joel. Let me go, Joel.
Oh, no, wait.
Go ahead again. You want to keep looking back at
Just
look
come after
after
her.
End it. Yeah. I remember watching the game and like when 2013, 14, and I was like, oh my god, that was the biggest plot twist to me. I was like, oh my god. But I didn't think I even processed like what she was actually going to do. I just knew that everybody was dying at this point, like the impact of
Well, she
Joel's
got us close
decision.
enough. We gotta walk the rest of the way. Well, Sarah and I used to hike like this all the time.
More Sarah mentions.
She would have liked you.
Oh,
Not to say
stop.
the two of you are the same. Definitely different kids. But you know why I think she'd like you?
Why?
Because you're funny.
Oh, please.
When I got bit in the mall, I wasn't on my own. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. It was Riley. And she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
That's not on you.
I know.
Look, sometimes things don't work out the way we hope. You find something new to fight for.
Yeah.
And maybe that's not what
Swear
you
to
want.
me. Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
That was a choice.
I swear.
That was a choice. That was a choice. We're gonna end it. It's like she kind of knows. I feel like she knows. Yup. They ended up like that. Just like the fucking games. Oh my god. Okay. So that was my season 1, episode 9 reaction to The Last of Us. This was an amazing season. Once again, it was completely like, I know there were some changes, but the changes really didn't change that much of the show slash gameplay plot. Once again, I really love that this season and especially this show made me care more of the characters than I tended to. I've obviously had more of an attachment to Ellie and Joel than anybody else, but to see more information, background on like Ellie's mom and how she met Marlene and David, even though I hate that man, David's backstory, even like some more scenes of like Sarah before, what happened at night when she essentially, her and Joel left with Tommy, to see more about Tommy and, just like, I hope we can see more of him and Joel. But I love that even though it was 9 episodes and it was technically like 9 or 10 hours, which I think is maybe less than the gameplay of the first game, maybe even more. I was finished the game within a few hours, but I love that they made sure to highlight the vocal points, and even if they took some things out and shortened it, they made things more important, such as with Bill and Frank, making them have a love story instead of having their relationship be more on the broken up end, because in the games it was very much more of them being broken apart and Frank, hating and resenting Bill, to making this amazing love story between them. And also just like the way that they was able to utilize the show and in the games and making it into the show, but also using some of the extra scenes and extra time due to like the show being like maybe an hour or 50 minutes or even an hour and 20 minutes long. They were able to still incorporate things that was vocal to the show and vocal to helping people that knew the lore of the Last of Us before the show. It helped strengthen the connections, or like black holes or like plot holes that we didn't know or we wanted to see that we wanted the game to include. However, I have been praising this show since I started, and clearly you heard me say it every week that this is just like the game. I love that they used the score, and obviously that score with the giraffe scene was the one I wanted since episode 3, and it broke me, respectfully so. I do want to give a big praise to Bella and also to Pedro, like I said before. Amazing portrayal of Ellie and Joel. Once again, it was just kind of crazy watching like the voice actor Ellie and then seeing like the transition to the real life Ellie, and seeing how well Bella encapsulates Ellie presence, position, facial expressions, voice, actions, just like facial expressions, emotions. They encapsulate Ellie so well. And even like Pedro and Joel, like the fact that you see how their relationship developed within these 9 episodes of how, he went from not even really caring about Ellie and basically seeing her as like somebody he has to transport, to building a father and daughter relationship over the course of these months, getting them there. And as much as you probably like, this has been like maybe like a month or two, like maybe a few months, they went through a lot. Every episode was literally a die situation. They traveled, they walked together, they killed together essentially, and he put his life on the line for her. He essentially found a life purpose, because initially it was going to be, I'm doing this for Tess, but ended up realizing that he wanted to do this for his own. This girl made him feel like how he felt 20 years ago. And as much as the decision and think piece comes into play about his decision in the last 10 minutes of this episode and even the game, I feel like you had to look at the bigger picture. And I know, like, I'm not going to justify what Joe did in the case because it was Ellie's choice. But for me, he didn't want to take that what if. He didn't want to take that chance of them potentially trying to find a cure. And if it did work, he would have lost Ellie, which means he would have lost a purpose. And he kind of talked to Ellie about it, where he lost his daughter and felt like there was no purpose in life, and he was going to out himself. And happily he wasn't able to do that. If he lost Ellie, I feel like he would completely become darker than anybody's been saying he already has been. He would have completely spiraled. She was able to make him laugh, open up, share his old past about his daughter. You saw how he literally said, "I don't know you, you don't know me, don't ask about my daughter," episodes ago, to saying that she would have been friends with Ellie. She would have liked Ellie. She would have laughed at Ellie. And that's, the small things really show the big development between them as a pair, but also it shows that how hard it was for him to do that. Because if he did this straightforward, if they had like a car or a plane and he did this in the first episode, he wouldn't cared. He went from throwing kids into the fire and continuing off. They had Joel do that work because they still had compassion for kids even though they were like killed. He could not see her die. And him taking a 50 chance of if she would live or hate him forever, he chose that she could hate him forever. Ellie didn't know the full thing. I don't remember if she knew the full extremity until later on, obviously, that they were going to do brain surgery on her. Obviously, we saw hints of her trying to save Sam, that she thought it was going to be like a blood transfusion, whatever. And I know that maybe it could have hypothetically worked, but they never worked with this type of like virus. This is not something that we typically learn. Like, this takes over bugs. I feel like now in the day and age, since we know more about how they take over bugs, maybe we can kind of figure out how to do it with humans. But we don't know how advanced they know it. We don't know if they ever had attempts. But I feel like Joel's approach to how he said it is one of the things that's kind of made Ellie feel some type of way. Because him saying that there were more people that were immune made her feel like she wasn't special. And it also kind of could backfire on him, to be honest, because what if she, like, later on in her life, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go find some other immune," and go on an immune search, and there's no one, But it made her feel like she wasn't special. She had this image and this idea for months that she could change the world, that her decision can really spark a change in the next generation, that she can make the world be like how it was before. Because she don't know how the world was before this apocalypse. She don't. She thought that her doing this, all the killing they've done, all the murders she's encountered, all the people she lost, such as Tess and Sam and Henry and Riley, she thought all those losses could have had made a better outcome, which is her saving the world. And to hear that they gave up on a cure meant that they gave up on her. They gave up on what she could represent or what she could bring to the future. And even though that's not really the case, they literally was ready to sacrifice her ass. Joe didn't want to take that choice. And I feel like him saying that was him trying to have her like stop thinking about the cure and more so think about what the future can represent. Because I feel like once she knew or heard that they gave up on a cure, she thought that it was no point of living anymore. What am I here for? There's nothing else to do. My whole thing in my life was, after I got bit, was I could save the world, I could save the world, I could save the world. After that, what is there left for me? And as much as I feel like he should have told her about at least saying they were going to try to kill you, instead of saying that, he could have said they were going to try to kill you, and they realized that they didn't have nothing else, they didn't know what they could do to save the cure. I feel like that would have been a little light white lie than to say that there were other there were other immune out there. And I know that it's like kind of this thing of like, did he really have to kill these people? And I know that him killing these people could open up opportunity, clearly, if spoilers. But in this case, we already know that Joel's actions are going to have repercussions. We already know that some of the people that died in that hospital were people that obviously had family, kids, uncle, aunts, mom and dads, wives, husbands, whatever. They're obviously going to have repercussions of what Joel did. Obviously, that's one of the biggest think pieces ever. I'm going to keep saying think pieces because the fucking Twitter, the Twitter fucking think piece I used to see in 2020 or 2021, whenever it came out, the second game was beyond me, and some of them I actually was agreeing with. But it kind of bring in this thing of, how do you feel how do those people feel that Joel took their choice away too? And that kind of becomes this thing of like, yes, we're seeing it from his point of view of he wants a daughter, not really wants a daughter, but he cares about her so much that he doesn't want to lose her, and he'd rather have her than lose her due to a what if chance. But imagine the shoe on the other foot. And that's pretty much one of the biggest things. So honestly, it's kind of wild, because I feel like Ellie knows even before she finds out later on, but she, in her face, you can kind of sense like they know each other at this point. She can sense that he's lying, but she wanted to ask him one more time to be 100% sure, and he said he swear, and she's okay, I'm gonna drop it. And it's going to be a lot. It's going to be very intense next season. I'd rather you know that you will not have no peace next season. You won't. And I'm wondering how they're going to do that, because that season ending is going to be more harsh than this ending for sure. But you know, amazing show, amazing season, and honestly, I don't know if I can put myself through the trauma of season 2. I don't know. I know that even if I can't, even though I don't want to tune in, because I know I'm gonna have to accept fate, and I don't want to watch my faves take this L. But anyway, that was my season 1 episode 9 reaction to Last of Us. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Last of Us episodes, potentially when it comes out in 2025. Let me stop. Patreon link below to the full reaction of the whole season in its entirety. You know, Patreon will be linked so you can talk, see these episodes and see me react to Buffy, Angel, Sailor Moon, and Teen Wolf. Twitter and Discord will be linked so you can talk about the episodes, see when I upload. Until next time, make sure to be safe. Peace.